Hi. Uh, Meowdy Timochi, you're gonna commission someone to make a Meowdy emote of Momo. Nice. Go to sleep, Topaz, if you want to sleep. Take care of yourself. Get Momo Meowdy emote made. How many channel points to get it added to 7TV here? That's not something we've ever considered. It's just on 7TV, don't see why we can't use it if it's high quality. That's the person who made your spin emote. If she says no, you'll go somewhere else. Could record Momo tipping her hat. True. Music loud. Oh. Hey, Otto. Did you sleep? Hi, Topaz. Topaz, you should go back to sleep. It's a weekend for you. Go rest. Taylor Swift today. Oh my god. 9 AM though? Oh, are you normally? Oh, yes. You're usually at the gym at this time, aren't you? Or something like that. Got 5 hours or 4? You mean like a nap? Or you mean like in total sleep you got last night? It's 9 AM, you gotta leave at 1. Total? What? Were you trying to eep? Wait, are you... You gotta line up at 1 PM because you're anticipating the lines to get in to be super long? When does it start? I thought it starts at like 7 or 6 local time. Or 8 even. But eep, you have 9 to 10 hours of eep already. Oh, okay, never mind. You should not go back to eep. Told the Otto should try to go back to eep though. Anyway, I did a lot offline. And now we're back at the same point we left off on my first attempt at this that got messed up. You're eating with friends first and then reaching the venue at 4:30. Starts at 6. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, sounds very exciting, Topaz. I hope you have a lot of fun today. Couldn't eat, knocked out a little bit after your last message in the server? Oh, okay. I thought you were all drugged up. Was it not NyQuil? NyQuil just puts you out. Super excited for you, Topaz. Alright, we're gonna mourn. Work has begun on clearing out the destroyed front half of the stratospheric. The living quarters are among the worst damaged. A maze of twisted metal and abandoned personal belongings. Almost everywhere is covered in a fine dusting of spark snow with drips accumulating in the corners. You almost don't recognize your family's quarters as you explore it with the flashlight on your holopalm. The warm, comforting space you called home for 15 years looks almost alien out of context and also completely ordinary in that strangeness, just like every other family suite you've crawled through. You grew up here. And evenings with your parents curled up in your bunk while they laughed and talked into the night. Your dad reading to you, doing all the silly voices. Mom, stern and distant as she could sometimes be, relaxing as she walked through these doors and stopped being chief cultivator. Leave your childhood toys in the past. Sit on what used to be your bunk and look up at the torn open ceiling. Far overhead, the swirling spark snow seems to blend in with the lilac gray sky. Everything is perfectly quiet, saving the groaning of the ship swaying and settling. It's just been the memories of the place where you grew up. A place you'll never set foot in again. A rustling from down the hall catches your attention. Amy pokes her head into your room and her shoulders sagging when she sees you. Bar, you okay? Oh, he looks around. This is your quarters, isn't it? Amy takes a seat next to you, swinging her feet over the edge of the bunk. You can barely see her in the dim light, but her presence is comforting. My dad used to say that fixating on everything that could go wrong was my way of preparing for it. Like I'd worry about everything, so if it happened, I wouldn't be surprised. She stares down at her feet, dangling over the edge. I guess there's some things so big and so scary you don't even know you're supposed to be scared of them. I'm not even frightened of what's going to happen next anymore. I'm just tired. You both lapse into silence, content to watch the dust motes drift lazily through the light of your hollow palm until it's time to head back. The place isn't home anymore. There's no going back to the way things were. What do you mean, ragey? And this again. Helios, oh boy. They're up. Coming right at us. Ship arrives. Silhouettes with guns. Seeing these fugitives of Earth. Listen with others. Zeke steps forward out of the crowd. You're the commander of the Heliopause, they say firmly. Governor Udicott was expecting Commander Morikawa. Everyone's surprised. Udicott had been in communication with the ship for how long? Okay, so that's the only part that changes in this sequence. Everything else is the same. Wait. Actually, no, there's like... Okay, I don't know why it skipped. There is some flavor here, I guess. I am the captain of the Heliopause, Lum repeats stubbornly, and then adds, according to the chain of command, we, sustained significant loss of personnel when we went through the wormhole. Can't help but notice many of the soldiers exchanged looks this time. Wonder how many people had to die before Lum became commander. As the commanding officer, I declare this colony to be under our protection. As such, you are all now subject to the laws of Earth. Zeke bows. Now, there's no need for dramatics. We're a diminished colony, as you see. Governor Udicott died in the most recent attack, after all. We're quite leaderless. Lum's eyes search the crowd, landing on your mom. She stares right back at him, as if daring him to say something. Notice Chief Engineer Instance is being held with her arms behind her back. She glowers at Lum with unbridled hatred. Lum turns to the assembled colonists. Well, why don't we fix that? Say hello to your new governor. You hear a few gasps of shock and outrage, and Lum raises his hand, placatingly. Let's not pretend you don't need our help, and we could simply arrest you instead. But there's no need to demoralize your little colony further. It's a good thing the colony is under such It's a good thing the colony is in such pathetic shape right now, your mom mutters under her breath. If they thought we were a threat, they'd have probably just shot us. Your dad squeezes your shoulders and tells her to be quiet. No one knows how to react. New governor from Earth? Nearly 100 new colonists, most of them trained soldiers? What does this mean for the colony? The crowd disperses slowly and the council members follow Lum back into the Heliopause, presumably to talk about the future of your colony. Hope. Track out your friends. So, what do you think about these new people? Mars asks. They're just gonna boss us around. Tangent nods. They don't live here. They don't know what it's like. And they're just gonna swoop in and act like they're better than us. You see what they were doing to Instance? Hi, Fairy. As the dust settles, you rebuild your colony around this new ship, the Heliopause. The new rivals, soldiers mainly, are aloof at first. Many see you as fugitives. Together you build new walls, living quarters, greenhouses, and a massive bunkered garrison. The Stratos' engineering wing is the only reminder of your old colony. The Heliopause brought enough rations for another 5 years, as well as a rich seed bank and working hydroponics. They also have more guns and explosives than you've ever seen in your life. Even the ship has guns. Full stomach, a roof over your heads, the promise of safety convinces most strato colonists to accept the Helios. In turn, the Helios decide that you criminals pose little threat. A grudging peace is brokered between the two groups. You decide they aren't so different, really. There are even Helio children born among the stars just like you. And now we begin making everyone our friend. After a month of hard work, you and your parents move into your new quarters. You get your own room for the first time in your life. You step out onto your very own balcony to watch the new colony. The ground is bustling with so many strangers and new ideas. You feel something rising in your chest you haven't felt in some time. Hope. Excitement. What will the new day bring? Better get out there and find out. Oh, I didn't realize the morale boosted that fast. Put more together. Okay, wait. So I didn't know I would recover all of that. So I'm gonna actually organize and rebuild instead. So let's rebuild the animal pens. The pens only suffered minor damage during the attack. Weirdly, most of the damage seems to have come from inside the pens, as if the normally tame animals had been stirred into a frenzy. Mansion's here too, although she's not trying to help hammer and nail things. She's studying the animals, trying to figure out what could have influenced them. She takes blood and hair samples and readings with some sort of complicated brain scanning device. Interesting, that's all she says, not explaining her findings to you or Cal. Everyone's worried that this will be the final year in the coffin for your food supply after the famine last year. Try not to think about it too hard, instead focusing on just what you can do to help rebuild. Okay. How do I get this to 5? Oh, let's go. You're excited for Dad to die? Wahoo. Alright, so let's skip all this now. I don't want to share this planet. I don't mind sharing. They might be from Earth, but they're still human. They're probably just scared, like we were when we first came through the wormhole. Okay. Then this is all the same. And we are good. Okay. Yeah, for real. 15 Helios landed. Okay, so I guess the news. Okay, I have to have my sticky notes in front of me now. What is it? Pollen 1? Pollen 1 is Rex. Hi, Rex. What's up? Play it cool. Give him a little nod. You notice he's wiggling his dog ears. They can really move independently. Nice to meet you, he says. I'm Rex. He puts his hand against his cheek, looking cute and lost. Hey, since I'm new here, do you think you could help me find the construction yard? I might apply for a job there. Sure, I'll take you there. And then there he met Mars. Here. Wood. Wow, he landed on his birthday. Wow. A hug. Anything else? Nope. Wait, what do I... Engineering. Don't have engineering. You're good. Okay. That's her friendship. Take this flat... Oh, wait. Take this crystal. Wait, who else? Them and Tammy. So I don't give Tammy a gift. Oh, I also have... Oh, this is my updated friendship now. I have maxed out Cal, so this should not be a problem when interfering between Cal and Tammy now. Wahoo. Ask what about their gender.
What? Oh yeah, I was so happy when we landed and I found out that you colonists have not boy and not girl people too. Sometimes people in the Helio don't get it, but honestly, I grew up with them, so they kind of got used to it. I always told growing up that your colony was kind of backwards and weird, and we'd probably find you all banging rocks together and grunting like cavemen. Imagine my surprise when I got here and you have like, wow, actual people and adults who are like me. Anyway, you probably already know I use they them, as in Nomi sure has their act together, and gosh, Nomi so loud. I have the unbeaten high score in Laser Fable for 2 years running. I doubt anyone can beat them. Challenge them to a game.
Guess this works. A card. 7. Flower. 4. Surely I get more flowers?
Right on, sister.
Nomi gives you a high five with a couple quick flicks on her gauntlet, giving you kudos for winning. They explain this is how they always play Laser Fable with kids from the Heliosphere.
Except they mostly don't want to play anymore. They say they're too old for it. They just want to be soldiers now. Except Rex. Still cool.
His birthday is in dust. Alright, we gotta... I've been trying to farm as much as possible, but even then, it's very difficult to get all the gifts from the get-go. To science. Just fine before you came. Bet I could take you. Alright, we can't even... Oh wait, that's... his friendship is probably the most difficult to increase, given that... Yeah, he doesn't like anything except cake. I'm not giving him cake anymore, I'm giving that to Tammy. Oh, it's that. This. We're gonna go outside. You need one or the other. You don't need both. Hey, look, it's Mom. Like every pollen season, your dad gets the shimmer. The pollen is bad this year. Thick, heavy clouds of pink. Even your eyes are a little itchy, and your dad's not the only colonist spending the week in bed. You can hear other people sneezing as you walk through the quarters, bringing him hot trippet soup. Thanks, kiddo. Your dad rasps. At least he's sitting up in bed now. Wish Instance would find a cure already, he grumbles, his hand shaking as he lifts his spoon. Here's all she can just suggest is bed rest and fluids. What is all her research if I can't fix my headache? Dad must be feeling really sick. He never complains about stuff. You check his temp with your hollow palm, and then dim the lights and bring him a cold pack for his forehead. The crust of glittery pink gunk around his lips, looking cracked and gross, so you wipe it away. Glitter's just everywhere on him, like it's coming right out of his pores. Looks iridescent in the murky light filtering through the pollen outside. Hey, do you mind opening the window a little for some fresh air? It smells like a sick person in here. He grumbles, pushing away his soup and rolling over in bed. I don't think we should. That just makes more pollen go in. Pollen might already be everywhere already, but there's no sense in making it worse. You pretend to crack the window for him, and by the time you look over, he's asleep again. Most of the pollen subsides in a few days, and your dad's starting to look a little better. He gets to work, which is good, because there's a lot to do in order to rebuild the colony and get the heliopause's hydroponics up and running. Still sweeping glittering dust out of your quarters weeks later, and stuff gets everywhere. Okay. Let me see. View the notice board. How are food? Excellent. Colony security ratings? Orange. Cool. Will you keep it that way? What do I not have? What is this? OG Progy Memory Backpack Superhero Cape. Emoji Progy. Superhero Cape? Don't. Okay, I'm working on collecting all those too. And I don't think we have the memory backpack. Okay. Apparently a local minister did confirm they paid T-Swift about 2 to 3 million US dollars for exclusivity for all concerts. The fuck? Why? I mean, I guess I understand like the monopolizing for profit and everyone goes to Singapore, but like still why? That's annoying. Okay, so I need a backpack in the cave. Okay. Oh, so much logs. Go to the valley for perception and bio. Perception and bravery. Let's do the valley first. Could have rejected it if she wanted to perform in the other sea countries. Yeah, I know. She has all that money already. What is it? Alien. All the sound. $11. $36. Biddy. Christians for T Swift. I'm sure that's where they expected their donations to go. Oh, a minister? Like a religious minister? If I find anything, I get kudos. Wait. No, why are you mad? Bro. You think it is? Okay. Hi, Fate. Minister is what we call, like, let me just find the US equivalent. Okay. Jerry's Church of the... No, I don't think so. This is right. It's definitely aliens. Oh, wait. First TL for real, 15 Valley. My day was fine. Okay. Oh god. $27. It's still 27 though. . Okay. Harvest some sap. I don't think we actually need this. We'll see. Or okay, you know what? We're going around this thing. I can't do this. Dense cloud of pollen. Look through it carefully. Whistle in the bushes. Follow it. Track it. Oh. This problem again. Okay, 20. No! What the heck? Maybe I should have redrew the hand. Or maybe we should go to the plains first. Let's go to the plane first. Really, that's easier. Go through everything anyway. Wait, Naomi is here? Did I see that right? Oh my god, she is here. Hi. What do you think it is? Oh, we gotta do this again. Six? Sure. Six. Okay. Good. Analyze the thumper. Again. This right, this is aliens. So let's try this. Worst, no, for real, 15 planes. Like for example, Minister of Defense is basically the same as Secretary of Defense. Oh. Like there are people in Parliament that make the policy changes and all that for their sector. Why we call them ministers, ask the British. Most Commonwealth nations still follow that. Okay, that makes sense. Very weird for a religious leader to do that. Yay, hooray! We're hanging out with Nomi, wahoo! Carefully move over it. Okay, we'll just do that. Versus 4. Okay, this is good. Oh, okay, let's draw a card. Oh. The who? Flower. Okay, we're gonna see which of these is the worst one. You don't go that way. Try to find your way through the snow. $14 versus 12. Okay. Oh, if it equals the goal. Oh, awesome. Take the fruit. Calm down the animal. Five. Oh, wait. 16. Yeah, this is fine. 3. 5. Okay. Oh, if it equals. $16. No. 18. 20. Oh my god. Okay, there you go. Soothe the bush papa doesn't seem interested in lending you any of its fruit. Could it be the same one you harvested last time? It lumbers off into the forest. Making pizza tomorrow. Who's coming over? Momo, right? Stress. Do I have 33? Eat the pattern. Now we're at 40 something. This is a decreased stress event. Or at least it should be. Not to meditate. Good. Our you can't have pizza. I can't believe you're denying Momo her dreams. Stand your ground. Trying another card. I don't want to use the stress thing. Five. Oh wait, I don't need to make it equal. Alright, fine. Okay, all we're doing here is making sure we get all the collectibles. Around its turn. Till 1922? Okay. Works. Sneak past the push above. Cool. Run over to help Nami. Sprint to the sound of distress. Save Nami. Why is she like this, man? Let's put this here for now. 5, 6. Actually, 28. Still 28 or that. Draw hand. Good. 2, 5, 6. Cool. Nami! She's alive! Wahoo! Friendship with her is blossoming as we save her life. Turn the pawn. Identify it. Okay. How much do we have left? Do I have 2 events? I have 2 events left. Circular pawn. Watch. Stay clear of the thing. You're too busy to watch a boring old pond. You've been warned to stay away from the water anyway. Dis sighs and follows back up to gets back up to follow you. Why is he following us? Take a nap. Oh, help me! Dis. I was gonna die. You haven't calmed down from the almost dying thing, so you raise your voice. He stops packing and looks up at you furiously. You could have died, but only because you panicked. It wasn't even trying to hurt you. But if you drowned in there, it would have been my fault. Don't ever do that again. You realize he's upset because he cares about you. Cute. Okay, so we recovered stuff there. Bill's doing some work right now, but as always. And your Dill is doing some work right now, but as always, then Dill needs help from woman, Sparkle. Also, damn, I need... Oh, Don Hung! Was like, what's a Dill? Also, damn, I gotta refarm relics for Dill, Silver Wolf, and Sparkle. What happened to your old ones? Okay, let's call him Don Hung too. So confused. I thought you were talking about like real life, and then I saw Sparkle, and I was like, what? Unhung squared, got it. Wahoo. I thought that's like what you call like another person of position in... I don't know. My bad. Oh, he's listening to music. Okay, wait. Where's Tom? 15 home. Wow, I live this band. Sounds deep, man. Introduce him to new music. Bring up your holopalm and cue up something different. When it starts playing, Dis frowns. I don't like listening to new things. I just want to listen to my music. It's a broaden your horizons, right? A strange, secretive look passes over Dis's face. My horizons are pretty broad already, he musters, his face turning a little red. I like a song as much as I like you. His eyes widen. Oh, he stammers, looking away. What might be a smile twitches across his face. The song is pretty good. Don't push it. You and Dis lie on the ground and lie in the grass and listen to music, trading different songs back and forth until dark and the bell rings to close the gates for the night. That's cute. Alright, it's pollen 2. Dim. Birthday, supposedly. We ignore that. Oh look, it's Cal. It's very dark. Oh wait. Power grid. No one asked Cal, but I know how to fix your hoverboard. Memories of having fixed Cal's hoverboard in another life guide your hands as you open it up and set it to work, even more quickly than before. You're handing the fixed hoverboard back to Cal, and it floats just as you remember. Radical! Cal shouts, and covers his mouth with his hand. I mean, this is totally cool, Solana. Thanks so much! To celebrate, Cal lets you take this first spin on the board. This time you manage a smooth lap of the geoponics domes while Cal cheers you on. Okay. Now I have to get my engineering all the way up. O'Neill. Oh wait, Mom? Geoponics is abuzz with activity now. You've barely seen your mom since the heliopause arrived. When you do, she looks frail, like all of her strength got used up last year and she's only just starting to recover. Except instead of relaxing, she's hard at work for building the geoponics domes. Must be hard for her to shake it, the fear it might happen again. Being able to load your tray full of food at the canteen is still a luxury you don't take for granted. Sometimes you make a tiffin for your mom so she doesn't miss lunch. Hey Solana, she says, smiling as you approach. At lunch? I've been smelling the caramelized onions all morning. I can't wait. Deliver the tiffin into her grateful hands and she cracks the lid and takes a big inhale. You know, people used to give thanks before meals back on Earth. I think I can understand why. Just thankful you're here, Mom. She reaches over and ruffles your hair. You're a good kid, Solana. She looks at you for a second, weighing whether to continue. No, we don't talk about it, but I know how hard you busted your butt back then, making sure the colony didn't starve. All twists and dark humor. I didn't think you'd ever come around to corny bullcrap like doing what's best for the colony, she mutters like it's a secret. But you really came through. You're fighting for your life? That's when you know the true measure of a person, she continues solemnly. You didn't have to be tested at such a young age, but you really showed me what you were made of, and I'm proud. So proud of you, my daughter. Wow, Mom's love card. Mom has set up a makeshift desk near the construction site, and it's going over some spreadsheets on her holopalm. She turns to you, and you're surprised to see her look so relaxed for the first time in over a year. Sure, everything's a mess right now, but these guys showed up just at the right time. They have working hydroponics, good soil, and plenty of food reserves. Don't run into trouble again. Let's see if this triggers an event with Cat. Eat my bushwood. Not trigger an event with Cal. Oh, card gets +2, that's why. Four. God. Oh, okay, that's why. Danhong is 2 is currently on quantum set, which isn't that ideal. Oh, I see. Don't let dirt fool you into thinking Danhong 2 is a real name. It's easier though. Silver Wolf planetary set is gone too. Sparkle needs Bill for president. Do you think 134 need Danhong or 100? 134 probably. I think I did try to prioritize speed as a secondary stat for my Danhong 2 build. Some animals here can even photosynthesize. Not along. Can't really contribute, but you appreciate. Can't really contribute, but can appreciate how awesome it is to see Tang in her element. You let her rattle on about shared root now. Okay. Maybe I should be doing engineering. But I don't know how to increase it other than school, but school is so inefficient. Pollen 3. Oh shit, Pollen 3. Get to gift something to Tammy. Tammy. Here, have a flower. Oh. Tammy looks worried. She's hugging herself and pacing around. Every now and then her attention turns sharply towards the east wall. Why are you acting so weird? She's relieved to see you. Something out there. Of them. At the walls. I think they're far away, but I can hear them. Try to listen. You hold your breath and strain to hear anything out of the ordinary. Kids playing sports ball in the distance and the whir of a hover lift in the construction yard behind command. It's a quiet morning in the colony. Tell Tammy you don't hear anything. It's like squeaking, super high-pitched, really long sounds like metal. Like a broken Robovac scraping along the floor, only there's hundreds of them. My dad said he picked these ears as my augmentation to keep me safe. His were the same, but they couldn't keep him safe. I'm scared. I hate my stupid ears. She bats them with her fist, tears springing to her eyes. Your ears are a little funny looking. What? No. Wait, they are? No, I like how my ears look. I think I just don't like how they work. Okay to be scared. Okay. I have an idea. Why don't we make noise-canceling headphones? Shit. No, we're not supposed to build her confidence this run. Okay, I can't be too nice, unfortunately. Stop, Fennec face. What do they sound like? Ears are a little funny looking. Okay to be scared. Can you hear me now? Ow! She pulls away and rubs her ear. That hurt! You grin impishly, and she can't help but smile too. Thanks for distracting me, Lana. You're a good friend. Are you kidding me? Okay, fine. She apologizes for crying even though you've seen it so many times. Tammy's such a caring girl. It's unfair she has to suffer from her sensitive hearing, but she's so sweet that she doesn't want to be a burden. She gives you a big warm hug and says she's gonna head inside soon because it's nice and quiet in there. You leave her rubbing one of her ears thoughtfully. God. If Sparkle moves him 50% forward, he still might only get one turn a cycle, even if she moves twice a cycle. Rip giving a teen girl a lifelong insecurity. I'm telling you, this is the bad run. This is the villain run. That's why I'm not sure of how to spin tune Danhong 2 with Sparkle, since Action 4 works by having the original. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, also because I have yet to build Sparkle fully. Apparently, I was still missing stuff. Unfortunate. I'm working on farming it though. Making want to play Honkai Star Rail again? Do it. What's stopping you? Study engineering. What do I do? Possible to hack devices, right? Download your own mod. Something to help find lost objects. Sting, a portion of Congruence's immense and miraculous intelligence will now be dedicated to making sure you never lose your canteen or your sunglasses. Isn't technology great? Hate pollen. Just one. This one is an anemone. Wanna train together? Wahoo. Oh, different stuff. Em doesn't notice you approach. She's focused intently on the document on her hollow palm, chewing on her nail as she reads through the small print. She jumps when she sees you, looking momentarily guilty. Oh, hey Sloan, I was just looking over some stuff. The Helios have got all these documents you have to sign if you wanna... He trails off, biting her lip. Gonna sign up to join up with the Helios. There's a part where if you're under 18, you have to have a parent's permission just to sign up as a reservist, and... She looks down at the ground and scuffs her shoe in the dirt. My mom's gonna be so mad. So mad. Like, she's probably gonna cry and it'll be this whole stupid thing, and... I gotta do it. I just gotta do something. This is a bad idea, Nem. She sniffs and rubs her nose with the back of her hand. Maybe. Maybe it's a real bad one. I don't know, but I can't just sit around and do nothing. The next time those aliens come, I want to be ready for them. Not gonna get caught off guard again, she says, setting her jaw. When they come back, I want to be able to fight with everything I've got. No one else has to die like Cobb. She gestures angrily to dismiss the hollow screen and puts her face in her hands. She crouches down small, pressing her head against her knees, and takes an anguished breath. Damn aliens. Bunch of dinosaur-looking assholes. You don't have to do this. Tell her there's other ways to help besides fighting. She stands up and rubs her eyes. Maybe. But this is my best option. I'm not gonna let them take away anyone else. Em doesn't say anything as you approach. Your happy birthday. Gives you a little smile. She accepts the egg. To remember my birthday, so now calm here. Poor Nem. Someone. This. You find Rex playing cards by himself in the lounge with an actual physical deck of cards. He looks up as you approach, which visibly brightens when he sees you, sitting up straight with his dog-like ears on alert. Well, hey, Solana, how's it hanging? You want to play a game with me? Or what kind of game? Well, bottoms up. Both play a card from our hand we think is lower than the one the other person is playing. And the person with the lowest card wins. If you win, you get the number of points that are on your card. Plus, you get to take the loser's card and add it to your hand. So you want to play a low card to win, but if you play your high cards at the right time, you get a lot of points. Game compromise. I used to play it all the time back on the Helio, but now everyone's here and, you know, realizing their dreams as being heroes and saving humanity, he says, rolling his eyes with a good-natured grin. Soldiers love to gamble. You know that thing you use here? Kudos? We can bet some kudos on it. Or maybe we could bet something more interesting. You mean interesting? Well, have you ever kissed anyone before? He says, his smile turning a little wolfish. Of course. Then we should do that. Winner gets a kiss from the loser. Wait, so we kiss no matter who wins? Throws back his head and laughs, then fixes you with a flirtatious look. Solana, don't give away my best trick. That's okay. That's fine, we don't have to. He tilts his head at you unbothered. So what do you want to bet? High or low? You just play for fun? Sure, whatever you feel comfortable with is fine by me. He winks. Oh, wait, new illustration! General rule is to have him be one faster than Sparkle. But Topaz hasn't tried that build yet since his current build is slow as fuck. Wheelchair build with Bronya? Wheelchair build. He'll build St. Bronya 3 times per cycle for it to be better than 35, 134. Topaz is gonna go for 135, 134 too. 134, 133 doesn't work as well since Sparkle doesn't hit her breakpoint. Damn, they got it down to the the ones place digit. Anyway. Rex shuffles his cards and deals half the deck to each of you, and you just begin to play the game. The best thing about this game is that it's not very hard to play, he says, scooping up his winning cards. It's all about how well you know the other person. And, well, we don't know each other very well yet, so what do you want to know about me? You made any friends here? Oh yeah, of course. All the adults are so much nicer than the ones I grew up with. Like, they care so much about how and why they do stuff. I love being around them. And the other teens, like, wow, you guys are all so cool. Anemone and Tang are so passionate. Cal and Tammy are so sweet. And Mars is like a galactic level hottie. Wow. Oh, and this guy seems interesting too. What do you think? What do you like to do for fun? Talk to people mostly, he says, and puts down a low card to win the hand. I like to see what everyone's doing and help them with stuff I can. I just really like being around other people. I like doing whatever they're doing. Oh, and cuddling, of course. I love cuddling. And running. And chasing stuff? He rubs the soft inner part of his ear and smiles sheepishly. What are your plans for the future? He blinks at you. Wow, big question. I don't know. I think if I stay on the heliopause, I probably would have ended up becoming a soldier like everyone else. But planetside? He smiles to himself as he puts down a high card. I could do anything. I've always liked making things with my hands, and I like to make other people happy. Maybe I can do something with that. Alright, enough talking. Let's just play the game. Play out the rest of the cards, staying fairly even in points until Rex is only left with one card, and you have two. You're trailing, but not by much. If you play your low card for an easy win, you'll gain enough points to make it a draw. If you gamble on the slightly higher card in your hand, you might lose entirely, but you could win. You do. Check Rex Bertels. You scrutinize Rex. Not sure why, but you get the sense he's not really confident in his hand. If you want to win, you should play a high card. High card for the win. Put down your higher of the two cards and Rex shouts. You for real? That was a really risky play. You're lucky I only had a high card left. He turns over his card. It's even higher than yours. You win the game by a comfortable margin. Wahoo! Amy purses her lips. She looks out at the shambles of the colony. A shame. Worked so hard and now it's just fun. Sniffles and puts her fingertips to her lips. Tried so hard to make this place feel like home. I don't know what else I can do. Unfortunately, I don't have a flower for her. Stands outside the new lounge, looking in on one of the windows. Any new people? She breathes. No, they're all probably lovely, but I've never made a friend who I didn't grow up with. What if they don't like me? Nonsense. I have a present. Oh shit, I shouldn't have given her that. Her birthday is next month. Okay, cool. We'll wait. Al, I also have to ignore. Traveling wonders if there's a trick to getting actions out of a sparkle. Got solar eclipse glasses, so you don't have to start sunglasses. Cool.